Right, so times like this I wish we had a smaller caravan. Far out. We've just come up this enormous mountain and it's not over yet. So we're at Casarina Campground down near Warwick, Heldon area, and this is actually looks like a rustic abandoned old hut, but it's actually the visitor centre here, and there's a really nice layout. It's in a beautiful valley of all these mountains. Haven't been on the walks yet. We're going to go and check out some Aboriginal rock art, go and have a look inside the visitor centre. So Glenrock State Forest it's in. I wonder what all those are. Pretty cool. Has to be probably the best visitor centre I've seen so far. Went out on one of the shared trails here, Blackfellow Creek shared trail. Just going to show you some drone footage of that area now. So we're on the bikes and come to a water crossing. Not sure how this is going to go. We managed to survive the water crossing and had a nice lunch up near the horse yards and then did the ride back. So we're at the side of the Aboriginal Rock Art. It's really close to the road, just on the side here, so really rocky area around here. Nowhere to park. We've had to pull in this tiny little spot here. Anyway, let's go check it out. So it's probably a little bit hard to see. There's a board down here kind of showing what the pictures are. And we think it might be something like a map, but there's no information really, just that it's a traditional site and says it's the only rock art found in southeast Queensland, Aboriginal rock art. The only site that they've found. But it's very different to any other rock art that I've ever seen. Definitely very different. And of course everyone else's graffiti over the top of it, spoiling it. So I've never seen, I don't think, ever, a pecan nut tree. So these are pecan nut trees, and obviously in their autumn state in the middle of winter, but I think you can see the nuts. I can't get in there. But there's a whole little valley here full of pecan nut trees. Something new to see in my life. Yeah, those ones have lost all their leaves on down that way, a bit older trees maybe. There you go. Pecan nut farm. Alright, so times like this I wish we had a smaller caravan. Far out. We've just come up this enormous mountain and it's not over yet. Had to put the car into low range. Oh my god, low range and first to haul it up these bloody hills. Oh my god. Yes, we do have a topography map, but we didn't check it before we started and tried to come across here. It just looked like a normal road, but like this is the range that we're in, and it still looks like it goes up more. So we're at Alora. We're just stopping in the little free camp here while we sort out what our next step is. And we've come across this old wooden trough that's been carved out back in 1948. It took 2 days to carve out and was used on one of the cattle stations here in the district. And it holds 1,200 gallons of water apparently. Pretty cool. Browning colours here. see, on the back of the neck. Hi guys, so we've arrived onto the New South Wales-Queensland border. We're at a town near Killarney, which is in Queensland, and we've actually decided to stay at a donation spot in Legoon, which is about 10 kilometres into New South Wales. A little bit of an issue because of COVID, so of course we've got to have our border passes. There's COVID going on in Sydney. We're not in a hot spot obviously, so it's just a general border pass for us to go back and forth. The hall in Legoon, you can get power here. We've popped our caravan here on site, as you can see, and the hall's just in behind us. There's probably enough spots here for about 6 vans and a couple of tents. We've actually been lucky enough at the moment to be here by ourselves. There's some toilets and that up the front. You pay your donation to the bottle shop co-op shop that's in town. And yeah, so today we're going to tackle the Condamine four-wheel drive track. So Condamine track crosses the Condamine River, and apparently there's 14 crossings. It's only about 20 k's. It's been closed for quite a few months because of flooding and all the debris, so that's been cleared in the last few days, so hopefully we'll get a good run. We're also going to check out a couple of the sightseeing lookouts and the waterfalls. So there's Queen Mary Falls, Daggs Falls and Browns Falls, so hoping to get a look at those, and also Carr's Lookout and the Head and the 14 crossings. So let's go and check out a little bit of Killarney, the area, and the Condamine Good crossing. Old Australian cockatoos. Hi guys, so we're at the start of the Condamine River track. We're supposed to be doing 14 crossings. Warning sign behind me, so the road is open and river levels could be up to 500 millimeters. See the awesome mist all over the mountains there behind me in the background, so it should be a good drive. We're looking forward to doing this. So yeah, just a few recommendations there for the road. So we're going through Cambanoora Gorge, and it's quite misty there. You can just see the mountains there. A couple of people coming through with their vehicles, obviously been through the track. Second crossing this is. Coming from the Killarney end of the Condamine River Road. A few rocks in there. Crossing. So a little bit of a tiny little waterfall sort of thing flowing into here. Really pretty. Listen to all the bellbirds. Oh my god, they're amazing. Such beautiful sounds. Listen to that. It's like a little twin river popping into here, part of the river. And a crossing as well. We'll go and watch the car come through that. all the moss up the cliffs there. Some lucky person's got their little holiday place popped up there on the hill. Gorgeous. Alright, this crossing doesn't have a name, but it looks pretty deep. Just come into a bit of a clearing and come across this awesome jagged rock sticking out in the middle of nowhere, but it looks like it. It's going to send the drone up for a bit of a look, so we'll throw that into our video for you to have a look close up.
Check out the size of this tree, guys, compared to the Nissan.
That is one big tree.
Condamine River Road track, and we've gone onto the Spring Creek Road, and we're right on the border. The other side of this fence is New South Wales, and I'm on the Queensland border. This is a rabbit-proof fence that separates the two borders.
So I'm naming this Mount Disappointment. I've just hoofed it all the way up this track thinking I was getting to the top of Teviot Falls, and there's nothing up here but somebody's farm. Oh my god. Anyway, so now I have to go all the way back down. At least it's down. Righto, so I came back down the track a bit, found this looked like a wallaby track which I've followed, and got to see Teviot Falls. So I think it's on somebody's property. I don't know whether it's a shared walkway or not. There's a couple of signs there talking about camping, no camping and all that kind of stuff. So whether it was originally an access or not, I'm not sure. But anyway, there they are, Teviot Falls. That's the last falls on our little circuit. We're going to go back down and have a look at Carr's Lookout and Moss Gardens, and then we're going to try and cross the ranges over the New South Wales Queensland borders there, and try and get back to our campsite at Legume. So we're off up Moss Garden Lookout, Yep, lots of moss on all the rocks and trees, all covered. Check out this tree, all moss covered all the way up. Alright, so we're walking down on the track and we're coming across this huge big pine, and there's moss all up this side of the tree, and then come around this side and there's no moss. So who knows why? Happy for you to leave a comment. Let us know why moss on one side and no moss on the other. Coming into a clearing on the Moss Garden lookout. It's beautiful. Look at that with all the fog and stuff all over the mountains. Goes on a bit further, so I'll go check out what's down here.
Just walking along the rabbit-proof fence, checking out the scenery. Absolutely gorgeous views.
Rabbit-proof fence, Queensland, New South Wales. Hi guys, so we've made it to Carr's Lookout on the Mountain Road, Spring Creek Road, on the Ball Circuit. We've got a view here of all the different mountains in the area out here. Little map here explaining where each mountain is. So we're on the border of Queensland and New South, basically designated by that cattle grid there. Obviously here, this must have been a, you know, like an old inspection station at some stage. Looks like abandoned and derelict at the moment. So we're going into Coralie National Park now. Yeah, and nobody's monitoring this border with COVID. Don't leave this gate open. $400 fine if you leave this gate open. Part of the rabbit-proof fencing. Arrived at Casarina Campgrounds. It is National Park. You can camp here for national park fees, New South Wales National Parks. And there's some little falls here. We're just going to head down the walkway. Mini falls. Anyway, still a very lovely spot. Alright, so here we are at the end of the track. We've done all the waterfalls, done the whole circuit now. We've actually done a whole loop around. We've done Queen Mary Falls, Browns Falls, Staggs Falls, Teviot Falls, and these little mini falls. We've looked at Moss Garden Bed Walk, Carr's Lookout. We've done Condamine River Road. Done a few water crossings today. Pretty good. A really beautiful area, lots of different types of vegetation, millions and millions of birds everywhere. Some wallabies if you're lucky to spot them. We've spotted a couple but not quick enough to get on camera. We've had a really nice time here, it's beautiful. Yeah,
it's been great.
So yeah, really recommend that you come down and check this out. Don't forget, if you want to keep following our adventures, to hit subscribe, like and notifications. So
all up there.
Don't forget that, guys, and keep an eye on where we're going next. So
we'll catch you in the next episode.
No worries. See ya.
See you later, guys.